Hi, Karasha.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
It's a great day for you today.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about IDD, what it means, what you are launching today.
Okay. So I've said a lot, but now let me speak from my heart.
Yes.
I think one of the things of why IDD has this product is just very close to my heart is continuously creating products for people that make sense for people.
Yeah.
So I've retired. I have two choices. I can take this money and use it all.
Yeah.
Or I can build a second phase of my life with that money. And that's why the income drawdown comes in. Because then it says you invest that money with SanlamAllianz, we are able to give you a return in form of an income for the rest of your life, basically. You have flexibility, you have choice, but for the next 40, 50 years, you're still alive. Post-retirement, there is money in your pocket. So that alone is why this is really important for us. Yeah.
What is the thinking behind the product? What gaps did you see that will come with this particular one that is different from the other pension products that we know?
So one is a lot of the traditional products are very structured. You put in your money, you can't access it, you can't change. You're locked in for the rest of your life.
Yes.
And the nature of customers is there's demand for choice, there's demand for flexibility, there's demand for my lifestyle can change and I need my investment funds to change with my lifestyle. That's what informed this. So we shifted from, yes, there's still a market actually that just wants the guarantee, but this is more for the retiree who says, I would still want to have flexibility and choice in my retirement. That's the biggest demand we are meeting.
What's the difference between now IDD and annuity, the normal annuity that we know?
So an annuity is locked in for the rest of your life. You retire, you have a lump sum, you give it to an insurance company, they guarantee an income. That income that you start with, obviously there are those that allow you can factor inflation and whatnot, but for the rest of your life, you have that income. So that's good, especially if you have other multiple sources of income. So your annuity becomes like a buffer, and then now maybe you have rentals, you have whatever else. So that usually addresses that kind of customer. And the good thing about an annuity, it is guaranteed. If you live to 100 years, it is paid out. You have no chances of your money running out. You have no chances of being hit by investment shocks along the way. You're guaranteed. So it's safe. But now income drawdown is addressing the demography of customers who want a little bit more flexibility, which also comes with risk because you will be affected by the movements of investments throughout the years. But again, just giving you that choice to be able to adjust, especially with changes in your lifestyle. So income drawdown by that nature usually attracts younger retirees. And you see now from age 50 you can retire nowadays. So most people take from 50 to 60 they take an income drawdown. Then at age 60 now they convert their fund into an annuity. So it addresses the younger population.
But then there's always the concern among Kenyans that when you give them a chance to withdraw, they might end up withdrawing everything. Which checks and balances do you have to also protect those same retirees so that someone doesn't exhaust everything they have and then now they come back to you and say, you should have advised me better.
So actually that's true. The regulator has really helped us with this. So there is a limit to the maximum you can withdraw from your fund. So say for simplicity purposes you have a fund of 1 million. You can only draw down up to 12% of that 1 million. What's that? 120,000 per year.
Per year, yes.
So even if the investment returns are fantastic, you can only access up to 12%. So that addresses that issue of a drawing from your fund. Then the second thing is that because every year we need to have an annual review with you to say this is where your fund is, this is how much you've drawn down, this is the return, so this is the balance, you need to adjust. Those two things are critical.
Maybe at a personal level.
Yes.
You say it starts from around 50 going upwards.
Yeah.
Someone who is someone like me who is like 5 or 6 years away from 50.
Yes.
Probably what is the kind of advice you would give me
Yeah.
in relation to now pension and IDD and that savings for retirement? Is it too late? Is it what can you advise someone at that stage of pre-retirement?
Yes. Pre-retirement, it's never too late because you're not in your accumulation stage. And I think it's also a very crucial part because a lot of people don't really take time to take stock of, am I ready for retirement? Or we assume what we have is sufficient.
Is enough, yes.
So I would say first, take stock of where you are. Then do a plan. It might not be to what you expect, but at least move yourself from where you are.
Yes, yes.
Do a plan, reorganize your life, prioritize building up your accumulations to take advantage of when you get to 50. Then the second thing that I think a lot of people miss out is the tax advantages. I mean, you can save a lot of money just through the tax incentives that come through pension products. So take advantage of that, then get into a good fund that gives you good returns. Sometimes the highest is usually not the best. Look for steady returns. So give a fund manager who gives you good but steady returns and a reliable person, someone who 15 years, 20 years they'll be there. Yeah, then start the journey. And if you go to Akiba Plus, there's that page. There's a page we have. You can actually do the gamification. You can actually say, I have right now maybe 2 million. If I put in 5K every month, what would that mean? Exactly. Okay. It really helps show you how far you are.
And finally, because most Kenyans are normally worried that most providers of such services normally have corporates in mind.
Yes.
How friendly is it to a regular person who just wants to save for their retirement? Whether from early or whether later. Yeah.
So first, it's very accessible. Having it on digital really transformed that space. Anyone can access. Then the second thing we've done is we've simplified. We have tried to really simplify the language we are using so that mwananchi wa kawaida can understand this is what we want to achieve. There's a lot of information out there. I mean, I can tell you when I sit down with Kenyans, the information we have on bonds, there's a lot of awareness. You can log into any website and research on anything. So the awareness is there. It's just how do you tie it? And that's, I think, where now we are headed. We have the knowledge. How do we tie it into? I now take the first step to go into that. Then the last thing I've seen, and I want to encourage a lot of our viewers, nothing is too small. I think we always maybe imagine you can do a lot when you have too much money. Start with that 1K, 1,000. Start where you are. Start where you are. You'll not believe the impact of compound interest and time. Warren Buffett always even says it. Do not despise the power of compound interest and time. It does magic. So start today.
To conclude, one advice you'd give a Gen Z is thinking, 60 is too far away. Because some of them even think when you're 40s or 30s
we are too old.
So what do you tell them about planning for retirement when all they're thinking about is now?
There's now, and it's good to enjoy now. But history has taught us that there is value in planning for the future. And it might look far away. It probably is. Maybe if you're 20, that's a whole 40 years ahead. But it then does help that you have started early. Then the second thing is the way life is going and just the way our society is moving. I think in the future, life will be very unforgiving to anyone who's not financially stable. Resources are reducing. So you want to ensure that as you grow, as you do your life, you're not living in fear of what tomorrow holds because you have a plan in place. I always say if you count the money we spend on small things of enjoyment, soft life, hapakule, there's a lot of leakage that if you just put together can actually be the one thing that changes your future. So start now, start small, just start.
Okay.
Yes.
Such a powerful statement to end it on.
Yes.
Probably you'll have this conversation after some time as well.
Yes.
And maybe, you never know, I will walk into your office soon and also look
Please,
for,
always,
look for a
you're
product.
welcome. Yes,
Thank
always
you so much.
welcome. Thank you.
And all the best with the IDD.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.